present position is that certain countries of key importance in the world economy are rapidly running out of exchange resources. The magnitude of the reconstruction task is far greater than was foreseen in 1945 and 46, when most of the credits were made available. Moreover, the sharp rise in prices has reduced the value of the credits in acquiring imports. Reconstruction is far from complete, and there is grave danger that the reconstruction effort of a number of countries will soon receive a serious setback because of the lack of means to continue essential imports. This will not only delay the completion of reconstruction and endanger the progress already made, but will also postpone indefinitely the achievement of a strong and healthy world economy. The monetary reserves of the rest of the world are obviously inadequate to meet a sustained balance of payments deficit with the United States of the present magnitude of our members. As regards Europe, the first necessity is a great increase in production and in international trade. This, within a framework of cooperation between the governments, is the key to recovery. Each nation can and must go a great way along the road to recovery through its own efforts, but unaided, most can't go all the way. Such aid can come in part from the fund and the bank. In this critical interval necessary for recovery, there are grave dangers in many countries of economic collapse and of social dissolution. Even those fortunate nations in the New World on whose territories no bombs fell and through which no enemy armies marched, even those fortunate nations are indissolubly bound by ties of common interest to the battered lands of Europe and of Asia. As Mr. Macaulay has said in a most striking phrase, echoing back the great words of Abraham Lincoln, the world cannot endure half skyscraper and half rubble. We are all indeed, whether we will it or no, members one of another. While we are meeting here in London, the representatives of many nations are meeting in Paris to prepare a plan in response to the bold and generous initiative of Mr. Marshall. To begin our proceedings by reading you a letter which... Gentlemen, I am very happy to welcome to London the governors, the directors and the staff of the International Monetary Fund and of the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. I trust that your stay in our capital city, which still shows many marks of the damage it suffered during the war, will be interesting and pleasant, and that you will also find time to visit some other parts of our country. There has also been, as a result of unsettled political conditions, an uneconomic diversion of labor to the continued maintenance of large armed forces and to the military production necessary to supply them. Confidence in international investment was severely shaken by the depression of the 1930s. It is the bank's hope that by its activities in the fields of reconstruction and development, it can help to restore that confidence. Gentlemen, these are admirable, cogent, and irresistibly logical observations. The situation which is thus disclosed in these two annual reports means that these two institutions now face a grave new challenge. Events have overrun all our calculations, and these present meetings are being held under the shadow of the international economic emergency which now prevails. This urgent effort to avert an economic catastrophe, which, if it were once allowed to begin, might soon engulf us all, calls for many contributory approaches. One such approach is through the discussions in Paris. Another is through our discussions here in London. Let us therefore take counsel together, each with a full sense of the gravity of this historic hour. The tides of fate are fast running out. We must be prompt and resolute to seize what may be our final opportunity. I call upon the Governor for France to address.
Concluded.
All right?
Maybe the first to congratulate you first
That all right?
for the admirable statement and second for shortening the meeting.
That all right?
Very well done. Beautiful.
Now, I thought Mr. Snyder was going to speak.
I'm sorry, we had real sensitive.
All right.
We have this
Very
for
good.
our record.
Very good. Yes, yes, of course. I'm just putting these into right order. You've got a copy of this.